the bliss and catch the vibes. Catch all the interesting and unforgettable moments with your stars. LOENE Star Parade, the program that lights up your world by bringing your celebrities closer to you. Get to watch exclusive interviews on the lifestyle of your favorite actors, actresses, filmmakers, singers, directors, and so much more. Here's an opportunity to explore from the godfathers of arts and culture to the merrymakers and all your superstars. Don't miss out. Join King Millan as he takes you through LOENE Star Parade. Share the moments on every weekend on SLBC's Channel 31 and Channel 27.
Hello and welcome to the program LOENE Star Parade with me, King Millan, right on the station SLBC. Well, it's been a long time, coming up with something else again in this program. Of course, coming somebody. When I'm always I do this program, I have somebody who gets something for doing with entertainment. And entertainment definitely in this country, we also get a lot of stars there. I don't interview definitely different people there, be you musician, actor, anything you get for doing with entertainment, definitely. And the last time I remember I talked to Honorable Veronica Kadisise Wade in a parliament. They do it well, but at the same time the actress as well. He said they do well in acting, and they talk a lot in terms of helping and boosting the entertainment industry. But today's program, I get a chance and opportunity for talk to somebody where now in right now they steer the entertainment industry in this country. When they talk about captain or this captain when they make this ship to go on well and the person is, and of course we want to know exactly what he planned for do the entertainment industry in this country because I need to work with the #1 man in this country. But before that, we got to know a little bit about his life. I need to talk about another person, but the honorable minister, the one and only Madam Pratt and the staff of the LOENE Star Parade. Welcome to the show, Mama.
Welcome, and of course listeners and viewers, and thank you for giving me this opportunity for making us speak to people.
Thank you too for allowing us as well, me and Kuda anyway, for coming to your office, and it's a pleasure. Thank you for the time we give you. Yes, and Madam Pratt, you know the minister, but for now, we'll talk for this person, for how we can. Who say you come out for? Who say you born, if possible, whatever the age and the year. All this stuff, but what for a little bit about this person, I didn't think for very small. So let's start there.
Well, I'm born for 7,000 and born in Freetown. Of course, we had come up somehow in Freetown. Of course, I'm a police officer.
Okay.
Then after we don't born my big sister, born myself, and we got a Supreme Court judge. And we happen to go to Canada, where we work for SLST, and then later I work for NDMC. And then we didn't because we like education a lot, and we met for civil and the legal book. So now one person way I can always remember say, where he be determined, say if God can get beginning for now. So I mean that's a very good result. So
very good.
Very good. So I'm very good successful. And I entered private college in 1981. That was in 1984. And when I became an art student, I was in geography, history, sociology. I do some linguistics, and of course, when I don't graduate, I do a postgraduate diploma in education. And I teach for a while. I teach first now, St. Edward's Secondary School. And then later on, when I don't graduate, I teach my Christian school for 6 to 7 years.
Wow.
Yes, I did it until I applied for a master's with MPhil for come back to work. So the realization for saying, I get for stand-up of Sierra Leone, you don't they ever since. So after that period, I continue at Bookman Private College. Of course, I started in 1992 until 1992. I started for work at University Research in the Global Services Bureau. I got to the level of program officer. Then, of course, I've been research officer. Then I've been in charge of research programs, then for them, young lecturers then. So I initiate quite a lot of activities and programs. I also be involved in quite a lot of international programs. We deal with ECOWAS, we deal with the African Union, programs we deal with international civil society activities. Be consultant for years, for UN agencies, and all of that. So I come from that kind of background. And the life way, for professional life, we get from university go. Of course, I'm a supervised master's thesis because now we set up the gender studies program. But at the same time, they do a lot of international teaching, where you can go for visiting professorship or you go visiting resource persons to a number of universities across the world. Of course, part of the interest was in tourism. Because when I go, I always compare how other countries they because of the long travel history. Long travel history for over 15-20 years. So I can always look say, what is the comparison? You compare Sierra Leone to some of the countries they want to go. When they say it's again. So I can always feel good. I say, go, look, Sierra Leone get all of this. What's not the problem? We're not able to change Sierra Leone for net tourism being one of the economic hubs of
and I'll share that because
this Sunday with Millan say for the past 15 years I don't think about this.
Okay, now
for the past 15 years tourism don't be part of the travel life and the teaching life.
Okay, they can't talk because we can't talk a lot about tourism. But with all this marathon, long you deserve the city you live. You deserve this because you've done well. But now I ask you, with all this time, because most of your life was spent in a classroom.
Yes.
How it's like, for teach, meet PQA, smart enough, so we're doors, so we're wild. Give me the experience, short one.
Well, short one I will tell you. Teaching gets two major parts. One, you the teacher get from well prepared. Well prepared, you know what you want to teach, you know what's in the outcome. Then you also get for ensure say you want to make sure so you get the best out of the student. So that's again. So basically from your experience, I think what will make me be very successful. One, and the patience of teaching. The time you get for let you spend the time for let the student understand what you want to say. Then for let you get that kind of commitment for ensure say you gradually bring out from the student waiting you they teach and how the students will take in your experience and absorb what you get. Because there are two environments you deal with. You deal with one environment where you get what you call the tacit knowledge, that is why we don't read in where you say this ought to be. The second environment are the students young low level, then the environment where they come from. So a good teacher always relates that what you want to teach for the students able for seeing appearance and for making able for seeing within in your circumstances. And then you develop what we say a basic operational level. Once you establish that, then you start to impact knowledge. I think that's some of the things.
Wow, interesting. And also this wonderful peace and conflict where you set up in an FPC because your lectures were. How it's like, for getting talk to some people, most of the time, some of them go learn, or they get this piece, some of them involved with what they say. Maybe they into this living war, maybe adding to active and negative things, but they just want to find their life. How it's like for teach some of these people?
Well, there are many ways in which you never look at it. In the first place, you get different methods. I think one of the first things we get for them are empathy, which means you try to put yourself in a situation where people don't suffer those kinds of things. Because when you empathize, you actually get a situation they will understand how you relate to that kind of person. And then also, you get for sure say, you look at waiting at some of the things that we think to say that the positive things that we for change possible. The good values. You talk about peace, you talk about love, harmony. Then you also talk about discipline. So you begin bring the positive attitudes or the things that we for make that person then you think to say this one so that the positive attitude or positive values of things that way. If you do that thing also, life will be better for you. And then you also get forget the person what's that the things that way not right. You say okay, we don't want something we're going for deal with violence. You don't want something we're going for those abusive language, sexual violence, disrespect for one another. Or maybe something where you involve in violence, fighting, or something where you become destructive. So they begin impacting the mind, say yes, you get it right for talk about things where you like, do things where you like, and things where you don't like. But society get processes where they relate to that. If you get this thing, you get for use peaceful means for letting you for achieving and for letting you deal with what happen. So use peaceful means rather than where you go use means where you go say this and violence. Then they teach dialogue. you know. And then they also could tell you, say, respect. For instance, respect somebody in tribe. You na mende, me na limba, I for respect you. You don't mean to say because we took over from different languages, we too not for agree. Then that make culture important. Because once you respect each other in culture, of course peace there for them. You get for them regard for the next person. You get for respect the next person. You get for respect the person in opinion. So then when they do now some of the things that we dey talk about. So how you going to say all man will be different, but we get something we will unite to political beliefs, political ideology. They're not crying only around that. But in the crying, nice. Now where you want to say, if this person belong yonder, no, once you know they I don't go with them. So this is not somebody.
I love that. But again, somebody will say again, another school of thought will say yes, with all of this, you know, you still hear about gangsterizing, cliques and all that thing. So if you say this we've set up so successful so far, this peace and conflict cause
very successful.
With always today.
It's always happy because you see, say, it don't increase on the knowledge generally. Generally, first people don't just talk, say, violence or what have you. Now, if you listen, a lot of people they talk about the need for peace. When I see where presidents go unveil the peace commission,
yeah.
Talk about peace infrastructure, they talk about peacekeeping mission, they talk about peace mediation, they talk about even local authority, traditional peaceful methods, the role of the interreligious council. All the one that they tell you say peace important. So which means we don't lift the profile of the number of people, the critical mass of Sierra Leoneans, their awareness about the need for peace. And that's the first one. The second, na service provision. You get quite a number of agencies that they do quite a lot of activities from communities to human rights to girl child education. All the one that they have issues around peace.
Okay.
Then you get the one where they deal with peacekeeping, peace support operations. You get for land knowledge. You get a lot of people where they work in international context now when they talk about all of this. Then even the local peace building structure in your community. People will train or they want to don't graduate. Even if you're not directly involved, say them call you for go do something, but you can share your knowledge like community where you do. Because you see, we need a lot of civic education. That make you find out, say, the consensus of music, say, no, this music here, so will not matter.
Exactly.
Because that's the mindset. For instance, if you want to give message now, you put her in reggae music, you want to give message now, you take the GBB, because the way in which the rhythm they go and the possible way they see them, the manner in which they enjoy them, they are keen to listening, they are keen for making it. So music is a form of teaching. In fact, in some cultures, they use music as part of teaching, like in peace studies. You can put music if say music will unify people. Music not necessarily say you didn't have studio, but cultural music,
okay.
The traditional cultural music. Where they certain day when they say they want call peace talk.
Okay.
Two beleaguerant people where they can go say festivity they get around it because music play a very important role for unite people.
You can dance, huh?
Oh yes, I dance. I got to not kisses on the work in the dance.
I don't see.
Yes, well, not there, but when you
Shakespeare,
I can hear. When I enjoy the music, I mean,
they can play some.
Yes.
They start with one song first. One artist is on what I was asking about. You know Bobby?
Oh yes, I know very well.
You like Bobby?
Yes.
And we play the song Philly.
Yeah, oh yes,
like
that's interesting.
Why you like Philly, by the way?
One, I like the reading, and then secondly, they talk about for the if you give something, I will give tomorrow. Just give me, just trust me, that kind of thing. And for me, the point is that you get people that way they can come to you say can, but they don't give back. They always say, I will give tomorrow, I will give next tomorrow, but it never comes. But he's saying, where you don't give this one, so at least I will give back tomorrow. And that gets some kind, I think more or less in regards to trust building, and then it's also therefore do with human relationship.
Do me good and do you good as well.
Yes, that's the category.
Thank you so much, and we'll come back again. And no, I don't get a lot out of this lecture of us. When we come back, we know what the minister program. Eh?
Yes,
You ready
of
for that?
course. Why not?
They can't talk big now. Anyway, once again, the programs are not stopping and of course, Millan and I host the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Culture, and definitely you don't talk a lot about it, so you don't know small thing about her now. Now, the company is somewhere like so much. You say, when they give somebody, land for give back. Is that also? Watch the sound of Bobby and the college man feeling, and I'll join you right back. Welcome back once again. The sound of the great guy called Bobby Philly, and this was Salon Stop Parade. King Millan, and definitely then the Minister of Tourism and Culture, the office of the Honorable Minister, we really take the entertainment right now. But we'll talk a little bit, and of course, we'll tell a lot about your life as a young kid, up to become a teacher and lecturer as well, and facilitate this peace and conflict where they go on right now, where people are really go for change their negative life to positive one. Well, now we come in a different segment right now in this capacity as minister. Once again, the start for this week to know that posse, the Honorable Minister, Pratt. Welcome again. Thank you so much for we don't know your life, you know. And now we're into this one as a minister. First of all, I just want to know, when you were announcing you don't become a minister, how was it like?
When I announced it, it was, I mean, for me, it was like, the first thing that came to my mind was that, oh, I don't take jobs. You know, because you say from university, head of department, senior lecturer, then I will get quite a number of activities the way I will get for going to Japan, for going to some teaching day, and then I will get some consultancies that I'm here, where I don't, you know, conclude it. Then I will get workshops, so you know, like, you know, for. So the first reaction I got was that, oh, how are they for manage for make a way for come out of this and prepare myself within the shortest possible time. But then I've been also excited by the fact say president I don't watch him over the years. As I tell you, say media throughout the world. Okay, I don't watch over the years, you know, I mean from then 1992 during the NPRC, when they come into office, in as much as the NPRC will get quite a number of things that will happen, you know, but hardly anything, you know. I still remember that they one of the one that really be quiet. But I mean, the only time we everybody in ministry where is when things happen. Like we salon the way things will do. Then only I see, you know, so you know, like people they look and say, among the lot, he's really quiet, he's really doing well. And I could always bless God say, even for keep him through, because he said that was a mission.
So inform you, say they appoint you, the letter was written to you, or just taken by surprise?
Well, yes, just by surprise. Yeah.
And the minister in Gio, according to you at that time, challenging, they think, say, wow, I'm able or I'm able this.
Well, the ministry then give me, in the first place, when they appoint me, I know say with the kind of huge task that they say within Abia, where they need 10 consultants and all. The first thing when I ask, but people say to me, no one that ministry, they will not see no day. Now empty ministry. Now you tell me to go waste. Why for them all this way they do, you go to the ministry? Why they not give big ministry? A lot of people said that to me.
Okay.
But I said no. I said me not the kind of person. I believe in development, then I believe in the president who appoints me. Say with the new direction, it don't already put tourism as a core component. So I think that was an opportunity for me for me to bring tourism from the doldrums or bring and come out. With all my experience, Minister LEONE, international experience in doing quite a lot of governance work, I said this is an opportunity for help, not only the president and the new direction, but really for bring Sierra Leone out of the doldrums. So I think that so the appointment was really timely, and I think that God told me had to accept that kind of ministry. Because Boko people and the way they will give them ministry, even in the past, when I want punish politicians then, I mean so tourism and they get them.
Yeah,
I mean that's the thing, and then they get them.
Yeah, you're talking about that. You're talking about that, and a lot of people, even including me, talking to you right now, are not always happy with how tourism ministry may run, because one of the dormant ministry, not the way that they give funds to ministries, I think get the lowest, so when they give you the kind of person we have no see you will be, and you see us that how social they may be and how active you may be into entertainment or whatever. I was like, wow, let's see. Scary for me, I was going to think of that. So you twist me around. But again, this tourism ministry coming where people don't even know entertainment day. Because make you understand, 2011, go with the bill in the parliament, the Minister of Trade, and the entertainment was so confused. They don't even know whether that's trade they with communication, they with you, or they with tourism. Now you come in. Can take this entertainment.
Yes.
Why the put because all mommy the for her.
Yes.
I make for us. The last time we go na a big sister China Nikki time, Minister of Youth Council, and in it belong to entertainment belong to your ministry. Yes. And you just say it belong to your ministry. Yes. So finally, who said entertainment ministry?
No, so make I just say this. Take tourism in culture. When you talk of culture, not entertainment. The culture of the country. They talk about the music, they talk about the dance, they talk about the art, they talk about the painting, the drawing, the artifacts. It's on the culture. That's basically, you can redefine that. You understand that? So for me, from waiting, where you take the policies, where you take, even if you don't go with policies, from my own academic background, when you talk about culture, you are talking about all of this. The end product is, the adjective and the entertainment. But all what happens is in culture. So that is really the point. Because national dance troupe there. Then cultural groups are there. So why you separate them from a normal musician? You can't do that.
That's
the same entertainment. Why you separate them from the artist industry? You can't. Now make a come to the question of Ministry of Trade. What the Ministry of Trade in Keru, now the copyright bill, and then just to get a general copyright law where they put together, because I coordinate a ministry, with a component of each ministry. So inside that copyright law, it covers quite a number of other ministries. So that it got components there where they deal with the copyright issues when it comes to arts and culture. So one of the things we'll try for him an entertainment policy, but not build a link with that one day. For sure say we bring that through for the way we implement that. Because since the way other components needed for them to do the regulations to implement, but that not how we done. So we look at that now, we don't get this entertainment policy for this thing, we take it through. And so like that way we decide, say for now we get a strategic approach for government. We think to say we get for that past stage.
So this brings us, which one are the main point where they try to focus on for sell and this entertainment and the tourism as well as the ministry? We talk about music, talk about drawing, talk about cultural stuff. So are the writers, so are your main...
Well, we can look at maybe three different facets to it.
Okay.
We can talk about this music, because that is what the youth, the young people enjoy.
Okay.
But for no say, not all the YouTube. When they talk about people the way they do music, youth are the ages of 18 to 35. Most of the people who don't make them music are above 35 years.
Sure. So
they don't qualify to be under the youth category. So with them Bobby, Oleone, then Emerson, then Jimmy Bion, where they talk, they are not in the youth category.
They are more than that, yeah.
So we can't forget that clearly.
Okay.
Alright, so you get this point about internationally how other music across the world don't bring their countries to the world stage. Take like Nigeria, the investments number where good luck Jonathan. You see how Nigeria music don't sell. You see how it don't go because you get the talents. But if you not pump investments into those talents, provide a new environment, then I hit the world stage. How many days so number them will get for life? Take tomorrow.
Okay.
So that is one. We need for get Sierra Leone as that global stage.
Yeah.
Let's compete with other people there. And when they go for compete with other people, what it mean? It means to say the effect when they come back to the country is enormous. It means first of all the young people there and the other people that were there in that area of music, then they become inspired and they become motivated. That's why they look say tomorrow we go one government can be going at a big world stage, let me say go perform. Then they come with other benefits, they come with investments, they come with trade, they rebrand the country. So that is one. Then of course people enjoy the music and come together. Then you also get the arts and sculpture. Then see how always they see when they not say we are so. Then where people they design. You look on the side, how we can forget that out? So you need for investment into this, not only for making and get small micro enterprise development, but how you go move on to the next level and make sure say then things here so showcase and Sierra Leone as well. Then of course you get with cultural music. You get with culture when I make it unique. You get with your own cultural music, like when you talk Bobby, you talk Daddy Loco, you call all the different cultural groups, you call the National Dance Troupe, you call Anikalon. Then one day for me, now they hear unique music of Sierra Leone. The other one they are where they go on the world stage, if you watch, then they use a lot of Western style. But when you say, make you really give the cultural music of Sierra Leone, now everywhere you call them Basikoli, then Anikalon, then Dr. Law, then the local, then one day, now that you call. Whether the cultural music that one day, whether one day nobody know the imitator any side of the world.
Funnily, they don't make money.
See, exactly.
So what's the way forward?
So what's the way forward now? We don't begin for work with them. Of course, you know, say they may not try for construct that Mabala village.
Okay.
Where we look at her again as a government for bring her come up to speed and make her into a training center. Training center where people will go there for maybe 3-4 weeks, they go learn something and they come on. They'll make a cultural village where tourists they come, then they drive go there, they go see all kinds of entertainment. So that one they in there. Then of course we get a big program with Golo Reward on the top board for construct this amphitheater. We still there on it, but I hope say by God's grace we go get for make sure that agreement they sign very soon. We get the monument site, you get the grave of Bible, you get the certain holy sites, and you get the railway museum, you get the national museum. So you get plenty things that grow. Well, it really makes sense.
Talking about all those relics that they will get in this country. Well, seriously, Saloma not expect it in them. Saloma don't even know how important it is in the your ministry, now you don't hold this for explain to people that I will really educate people there. But then expect the relics.
One of the things they do is the public education. Monuments and relics, they require a lot of public education. Then they work with teachers. Then they also work with some schools to do the education there.
Okay.
Then that's make you see now we want pop up domestic tourism. And next year, I really focus on domestic tourism. Let's say you want to organize a tour to Wara. You say okay, you do 2 days. Where you go, we try for get hotel for elders. Pay 350,000. You forget interest for pay for what it can.
You must say system hard.
That's the point you're making. the system hard, not only for Sierra Leone. You know what's in happen now in the United Kingdom, the kind of hardship which is happening, there's what's happening. United States, we they travel every time. Things are not anything in the West at all. In fact, it's not more expensive. Because now you can if you compare the cost, when you change that to what they do, it's a whole range of money. So we get for prepare say, we get for pay for domestic tours. People that they say, oh, I mean, we know they see what's there again, where they pass here, where they pass. Yes, we now they call for private sector partnership. But the result will be Sierra Leoneans and decide for use the services, pay small thing, go see. And a lot of things where government get for going free. All over the world, they pay for domestic tourism. And when you're in country and they talk, say, oh, we get 1.6 million visitors a year. We go Canada. We get 2.6 million visitors a year. If you look at statistics, over 1 million will be domestic tourism. That's like when you go, you come out, you go Makeni, you say you go see there. Or when you go Makeni, you come out, you say you want go see Tiwa Island. You take one day. But we can forget that in Asia we get as Iranians that domestic when they say, oh yeah, but people they go there, yes, so God give them the facilities there where you get motor operators, you get cheaper travel airlines and all of that. Where will make you say, okay, more people they come and you get hotels, say, okay, give packages. But also the citizens they travel within the country. Sierra Leoneans, the only time they travel, man will tell you, pass again, oh, my family dying in Abona, there they go, or my uncle dying in Kenema, there they go, or Makeni, or I go Christmas. We have to take that off if we want to develop tourism.
But so what do I have to say? You don't get that free time. You get for work every day. You're not getting time for left for go. At any time. If you left, how the family go left behind.
No, so those things for go with the family.
Okay.
That is one. Now they try for beginning packages which all we look at hotel and guest houses. Where if that kind of thing you go do, maybe you can't do the process. Sometimes if you go pay for guest room, when I say the guest room 200,000, but if you go on that, you tell the guest room will cost you 100,000 or 80,000.
That's cool.
People for land, for take their family for go round, you come up go, you say oh go Makeni, I want to go side, I want to go Matrujon, Lepo Kinu agro-tourism and both. You go, that is all domestic tourism.
I agree, and that is a long life set. They get long life.
Exactly, so Sierra Leoneans will try for begin travel and for go see sites among Nigeria, your self-country. So this is a collective responsibility, not a one-man responsibility, but collective responsibility of everybody.
I agree with you, I remember the last time I go Moyamba and opportunity for seeing the grave of Madame Yoko. Yeah. Unfortunately, that time I was so disappointed because right down the fact that we're going closer, they said at that time, because people understand they don't deserve well. Yes. I get the chance to take picture enough for that day because I know how important it may be to me. Yes. So people there are ready to that. Well now they can play a song done by Lady Wanusi Lek Rose and Mahmoudi and like goes up. But for that, LOENE is come with this one for the song they come. Entertainment is wide, music, sculpture and all of things. Modeling as well are part of entertainment. But there's a problem with the modeling in the industry and the Ministry of Tourism because most of the time you don't really support them at all. Even if somebody win, you will not get time for you to support them for go abroad. Then you struggle where the ministry for come on, they put hands for support.
Millan gets a good point.
Okay.
The few were able to do for instance, in Sierra Leone, like what we go with World Tourism Market.
Okay.
Like for instance, we get one where they come on London. We already don't talk to and say one for Karama. You understand? For that we want tourism market. We get Rose, who we don't make a tourism ambassador.
We're not a model.
I know that they can. Yes, no tourism ambassador. We get
okay.
Special with them.
Okay.
But the Mr. LEONE model, Mr. LEONE.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the other one. Like the last time.
So like the other one.
This afterwards.
No, yes, I know. So what we can do? We not get a standard fund for that yet.
Okay.
So normally what we can do? We can ask sponsors, if they include and sponsor them, or certain basic things that they can try to do for them. Sometimes we can also ensure say if you talk story sport, if the guy is support the way Mr. Africa will go now buy a ticket. So that we take away the situation good, we can manage. But invariably we not able to forget that kind support the way they but make we say each and every one will get for.
So why not be happen?
So now that's the reason we bring me back to this foundation for entertainment, arts and culture. Because not only them one day we want for go, even other international events they will need for send big stars there, for let them go compete. We not able for send them go because we don't get that kind of support. So once we don't establish this foundation and now you see what we walk around it and try first of all for let we get the first support from government and then attract other agencies and donors. Because the other thing I want to say, people in a salon they just take this upon themselves as groups. They go register things and wait for be registered with government.
Okay.
Then they go there for go model. Then they go there for go participate as pageants. And until now they will go for address. Because the government of Sierra Leone reserve the full rights. When a normal when they pass, they don't make it into an organization.
Full rights for what? For organized pageant?
No, full rights for some of them national, international.
Okay.
Like when you take Miss World, when you take Miss Tourism, you take things like Miss Art. You take, no, I'm giving you, a list of them.
A lot of them.
Well, because of the fact over the years, the Ministry of Tourism will not become dormant. Individuals, they take private franchise. When a government forget that one day.
So what do you do when people in the
well, we dey look at different ways. First, we dey try to set up the foundation. What longer the foundation they cover all aspects you need. Model, designers, pageants, artists, they cover the whole range of fields in terms of support and capacity building. So when we don't get set up and running, of course, we begin regulate and government for take back waiting government for take control of.
But the School of Thought will say the ministry in the area they don't man, they don't even go out for this, do research or rather take franchise for this international body then. If one individual will go and go fight hard and get the franchise. So now, when this ministry now say the ministry will try for to get franchise, how not good for the people who don't get already?
Bottom line is that not to even get the franchise. Now we get the sole authority.
Sole authority.
So it's not even a franchise. Because you cannot go there. You say they're going to represent you publish this with a private registered company. Yes, we will collaborate with them because we get to make sure we get the atmosphere, one of collaboration and all of that, and that we give yourself time for rollback so that some of these groups they can now work in partnership with us. So I just say we will work in collaboration with those groups because that's what we are doing. But we go try for let government come forward and take back some authentic so people will not be personalized.
Okay, government is ready for take back their own rights. Yes. And I wish to let that happen because that will make some up more and also for compensate the people that we don't make sure they know but they kind queens they exist in the world of this art, this was
no, we cannot we cannot do that.
Okay. No, anyway, the company is so now of Roselle, they come back. When we come again, we talk now. I think they will end up with that. They hard part of how the ministry fights out for bring peace among the entertainers and all. But they come to that. Once again, it's a non-stop parade, King Millan, and I'm talking out to the Honorable Minister for Tourism and Culture, Mr. Millan Pratt. And once again, don't talk a lot to know about the ministry and the struggle and everything we don't do. And she has done well. Then I will get a kudos for that. But all the same, you love the song Life Goes On. Why you love Life Goes On?
Well, I think to say, first of all, now good thoughts of Rose and Mahmoud. Life therefore goes on no matter what happens. Now we'll get for Rose, you do the right thing, it is good for you because life goes on.
And you're doing well. But they can't talk also about when you get sleepless night. You're going to enjoy it, man. All the same, it's Mr. Non-Stop Parade. Now watch this song right now with Rose and Mahmoud. Life goes on, and I'll be right back.
Yeah. Once I know say my life will go on, say I no go fear.
At first them say me no liability. They go to the point that say me a lucky. I break and see where I don't break free. I shine like a sun in a big legacy. No blame me. No papa God in blessing it's me. Oh I say believe me. And not to juju I said that it's me. So when I'm in that dog, nobody no me care for me. No we don't rise up. Still want for make up for do. When I'm in the door, nobody no be one for see me. No we ain't no rest. for do. I want for tell on the bell at the same then go talk to them time. I want for tell on the rich man them saying I gonna be defender. Listen and then talk some man they pray for and then begin them be me. Listen and then talk and they put in them talk they no go ever be me. Now I'm saying troubles go come, troubles go come on me I no care. I like what in them say, I like what in them do me I no go fair. Once go there by me, I go surely make them. Now that's not me prayer. Oh, once I know say me life they go on, say I go care. Oh, once I know say me life they go on, me I no go fair.
Welcome back, welcome back. Life goes on. Rose and Mahmoudi. Positive message, for you which don't feel say you look down on people, right? And of course, this one for the minister elect this song, and of course, I all say as I host them right now, Minister of Tourism and Culture, and we talk a lot about entertainment right now. And of course, we see me King Millan, say me as synonymous to entertainment now. So welcome back. One thing about the song is nice, like people in the kind of way happen, and you as well. We don't do a lot, in terms of putting things together in the entertainment industry, funding on the opportunity for them in Nigeria, when we looked at it and give that $200 million, for the entertainment industry. I was in Nigeria at that time, at 2009, somewhere around that. And it twists the entertainment industry, both music, movies, and all the other things. How will they plan now? Because I'm not saying there was a conference where they plan for put things together. What's the outcome of that conference where all stakeholders there in entertainment go for put everything and budget or everything they plan for them? So how's that so far?
Well, they go on very well, okay. Because say we know the 3 conferences. Yeah. We get the first one with an peace. That's why we just continue to try to put it together. We'll talk about the need for peace among the musician and entertainment industry. Then of course we'll do the other one on the development of the entertainment policy and review of the cultural policy, where of course we go very well when they work into groups, when now very soon the draft policy will come. Of course we'll take a look at it at the end, therefore long term. And then of course after that one day we will take a decision, say okay, we now therefore begin go forward. So we pay a visit to His Excellency, and of course he may receive it very well, and then we tell him about what's in the apple, and then of course what we all so far we don't do, and then between everything we do, and say it's ready for support the industry. And the reason we make I think say that foundation necessary, say government will just say that for Kickstarter, but that we go able for open to grant seeking, to EU, to PE, to international organizations. So it will open to grant seeking. So government will just be like just the first person, for them we start for do the activities, but the government will go there with for make sure say we be now open to partners, to international partners. Okay. So that's the way. And I'm glad the president, Mr. Jimmy, recently they telling us in visiting in Nigeria how much interest was generated from big time entertainers for cancer support because of this structure as we know it. But as I said, I'm not talking a little bit about the structure, say we get forget rules, regulations, because the structure get from backed up by banks and all of that. We will need for arrest, we rebranding, we will need for arrest the banks for aggressively into the tourism market. Where we don't try to do, and then they at least now solely they on a good path. But I also want to say, we don't work with quite a lot of partners, like the World Bank, the ADP. In a way, they are also helping us. And next year, we love to see bigger things really happen. By the
grace of God, yes. You talk about aggressively. I love that phrase, yes. Aggressively. So we'll use this part now, if this part aggressive as well. In Ghana, yes. Ghana they do the best, for showcase the young past-size slaves of the day. They go out yes. throughout the world, and all the blacks that are around the white country right now don't decide to say, then Africans then. So they all do this DNA, they decide they belong. Ghana they make use of them. Nigeria they make use of them. What is Salone they do? What are they out for?
Well, as I say, we don't begin small. One thing where people they never realize we more or less we don't almost slow down in that market over the years. And say we just don't come about a year and months ago. So what we don't do is that we said we get a number of partners there abroad. I hope you remember say a few months ago we been get some of those because when the president will give the passports now, na state house.
Yeah, remember that.
And we already get quite a number of large delegations with for camp. So we really don't begin the process. And I believe say by next year we'll get more. Because one thing will not facilitate that visa on arrival. Because I've been part of all the issues. So I think we for host about 33, we for come in November. Then we for host another 60, so two for come in December. So we get them in batches where they come. But my thinking is that by next year, we will launch real year of return. We will launch year of return. But now we want to start for build the market base. Next year we will launch year of return. Maybe we will launch year of return. Maybe by we will get independence. We will make really good. And I also want to say in addition to that, of course, now see the news where somebody like Idris Elba don't they do for come back to in father home when I said you. Of course, you see the MOU we signed with the president, we more or less on tourism. But you get quite a number of ideas when and now we can't go those ideas. But you get for camp, and of course, that 3 days thing, you get forget quite a number of engagements. I will make it up to us.
Definitely.
So that you will see waiting I'm thinking around it.
Yeah.
So the point what they make is that we don't begin go back into the root market. As a matter of fact, we for launch the Jotin Abos Island, the Jetty don't know. Very soon, maybe this October or maybe early November, we will launch an Abos Island, and the renovation work for Abos Island, they on now, we're supported by the United States Embassy. Very soon, we will do wildlife policy, where we talk about wildlife, because you can't talk about tourism without wildlife. Wildlife is part of the touristic attraction, like we go to Takaguma. Of course, that is very important. And then also the facilities to the immigration department, where for puts together for now get a successful visa on arrival implementation program.
Okay, let's draw your attention to something. Maybe I don't know if you know that, but I just want to draw your attention. We got big stars that love this country. We want car, we need definitely know. And so don't come but then disappointed to it happen. The first one on Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas came, you know Michael Douglas, Hollywood actor, have basic instinct and big movies as well. Yeah, I understand they build a stadium, one is for build a stadium corner, you know, satisfied with the way they go along with they feel frustrated. I don't know how we will step up. But that's what I'm saying right now. The other person as well, we know about Isaiah Washington. Isaiah Washington may come, I do America, maybe 1-to-1, so like how they talk so disappointed with how they treat an Salonia, and too much of money on our ass. So you feel like left back. Even in the office, in the one person it's all the big stars of office in Salonia come on. Then the other one they give a big point on now. This guy we act Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman. You know, this, you know, go in a salon person, get a trace of salon back there. Again, we want for car, but always you need somebody for meet and attack. And the person behind you, as Washington, don't decide for go back.
Well, this is the thing, these are inherited problems. From where we come, the first big person we don't approach me, now you said that.
All the stars are
no, but not all the time.
No, what I
mean?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. What you do now?
This time one way don't happen. We tell when we not coming to government it.
Yeah.
So the only thing when we will send message to them, let them give me another try. Let them contact me. If anybody get linked with them, we officially write them back. Let them come. Because I'm very good information we give. So when me as minister, no. I'm not say as a Washington in council years back. I below yes, by how them treat them. But this time new government, we will change the situation. I mean, you see the way the president received Idris Elba, shaking hand, they get together, then at the same time sign an MOU, it feel belong. So I go always let them look at the Idris Elba link with president and we all. Let them say, okay, this is a new government. Let them not take that old week for camp flag week.
Okay, but you guys contact directly?
Why? And they make me the right official.
Chadwick now, because Chadwick
right, the minister say, let me get a new page on this.
Okay.
With government, we can't for change salary. If you look most of me when they leave government now, we only come from a very strong background. For men to be going to people who have been from some very strong background of experience and economic independence. So I want to say that bad experience is the other way in the past. Make them put our side. You know, it's like you got to give everybody But he said, one wisdom, he said, give me one more chance. Eh?
Yeah.
Give Salone one more chance.
Okay.
So that for anybody where they listen, it's very tell them say, as a government, we're ready for work with them. If anybody get access number to them, they send it to me go officially write them for me, they get in touch with me so that we'll start the conversation again. And I will officially invite them for come back to Sierra Leone. And for put together the dreams that will help you all.
By the grace of God, I should say maybe we'll go beyond this discussion when time comes. Yeah. And the other thing now, I know you don't try your own best, but they finally decide for round up now. So how you see this ministry in the next 2-3 years?
I can tell you, say, if the pace at which we go, we aim to forget one, the collective effort of everybody we collected. Because one thing where I don't do, I make sure say, all the one that went into the ministry, I don't try for connection from governments, different ministries.
Okay.
Now you read the top of lands, how we leak, electricity, water supply. You don't see I don't even bring the roads.
I know.
So they say the first thing is all the one that way be there away when not be things said and not get nothing for the tourism. I don't try for bring them come back say you have a responsibility for tourism. So for me, and with waiting the turn around when they happen in the tourism sector as well, me thinking by 2023, this tourism sector will be a definitely different sector.
So starting a word of advice to the entertainers now, because they already look up to you now. You know the money, you know everything right now. Including we went on TV and radio, they do push entertainment. Whose word of advice they get to me?
The only advice I will give to them, make them remain steadfast, make them trust me, make them remain committed, then make them get that love, that peace and unity. Then let them be disciplined. Because discipline is very important. Because this structure self is try for put together. At the end of the day, we don't put them together. If one go sit down, we don't agree say na so we go for go. We all go for go by that way. Now that way they go for go. We dey talk about an industrial ministry where 6 independents not take shape. 6 independents apart from where John Academy set up dance troupe, where they be make name across the world. Where anybody where you go salon dance troupe, then they can't force.
Talking about that,
you see?
Talking about dance troupe again, I'll give you another information as well. You know about LOENE Cherry? You know LOENE Cherry? We sing 7 seconds with you so know, and sing Buffalo, way back, in Papa Mende National Dance Troupe, Amadou Dia. Percussionist, goes to them, go marry this white woman involved. And not only get another one, TTO, where you get the salon collection, when I'm checking your own sister, when you look at them now like white, salon people, like common salon, all those people there. Now we Ghana and Nigeria between because then they go scout up and look for them. I get a lot of them, but I get. I think say it's high time for those scout them because with them, no name alone, choosing a salon they come and proud of that. They want for cancer salon, but
since you get the institutional knowledge. You give me all that information. They become we travel extensively with tourism. You don't say we get international because we get international travel markets. Where the other man, whether you get tourists or not, now they go meet up the 160 something country. Now when I say now they go compete there. West are going up in the room. And apart from that, we get a number of partnerships with diplomatic missions. We ambassadors and they do very well for support the tourism ministry abroad. So if you give me that information, we give it for central ambassadors and say, this person there and that person there and that. Then sometimes they won't go on 1 or 2 of them with international trade fair a day. We will get way in which way, we go fair way for link. And let us say, salon non sober now at the international level. Let us see what we get massive booths where they compete with, where they inside other countries like Canada, United States, Colombia, Peru, Brazil. Where go see where would they go put salon, we all display the whole show side. So it will be good for me if you do a directory for me of all the one and they give me the addresses then, where we locate them countries and they officially we communicate to the ambassadors. Me know say the ambassador that will get now. They are so supportive for tourism. I will send them information to them. They're not the only call then they make sure say inside the day then they go there or then they call them come for meeting so that they will must make sure say they can.
By the grace of God, they take up for me, I'll give names there because they're plenty. They Holland, they Germany,
they get contact, we get marketers sending out.
I'm gonna
marketers sending it. We go be white, we get them.
I don't know if you know about practice about Williams as well. In Papa Nasaruma, inside back and somebody will legs, so they don't come out to tell, feel so bad. But we need for structure this thing where. Yes, for me, with all this tenderness, work with them, talk some artists here. How do they get leisure time?
Well, it's interesting. The leisure time, really, to be honest, is when they get events. Like when they get events, so when they invite me, they live on stage. Miss LOENE, that's that's one way I can spend my leisure time. When they get events, I make friends out say, and they support most of them for good events. So when I can go, I see people that they on stage, whether cultural, whether music, whether comedy, that's the way I spend me leisure time.
Actually, one now. The president didn't decide for appoint you. Suppose the president decides he want to change you from this minister to another one. I have time for you.
Well, the president has the prerogative to do that.
You go like that?
Well, if I go like that, that is maybe a challenging question because I know we get an option because he has the powers for saying you go be minister today or you will be minister or I will transfer you or whatever. But I believe say the president will follow what will happen. And if the president knows say it's a difficult minister. So I believe say yes, of course, but I think say it very well will take all of those things into consideration. I don't remember what I even say it is a difficult ministry and that himself happy how the ministry.
I've been in this industry for long and I just say yes, it's very difficult and I mean this don't normally look at all. Also I always frown at that. Because me love entertainment, I'm passionate about that. See the ministry for take care of her and then look and say, be the poorest, and of course the condition was bad. But you coming in and also let the president put you, but he will want you for some time. I appreciate it.
Well, that would be very good because at least I want to lead this process right up to 2023.
By the grace
so now be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Don't reserve the next one for the next meeting. I don't come back again.
Yes, of course.
The second part as well. Thank you so much for hosting us and of course it's a pleasure. Well done, the Minister of Tourism and Culture, Madam Millan Pratt, was a hard-working woman. You don't talk a lot and again we'll go for reserve another one again, we'll go for come again and talk. How did they go on and so therefore the camera? Yes indeed. We're not King Millan at the end now with the sound of Jimmy B, Jika Jika. So next week I'll meet you again. I'm King Millan. God bless you. Bye bye.
Make it back once again with the best in your fist. Check the jumper 95, stay alive and catch the pig. It's time to wreck it, and keep the body swinging. The nigga Jimmy B's in the house and I'm bringing jungle rhythms. Your heart is how I hit him. If the sucker step up, then it's the most I gotta get him. No sweat the technique, enjoy while I wreck this. I know you like the flavor, yo, cause you select this. Crank it up, till the jam is kinda full. Don't pick the move, let them know you're in the groove. Forget all your worries. stories, nigga. We can hurry. Go out, enjoy yourself. No time to get boring.
Again, the funk is on till the break of dawn. I got to happy like a rabbit. Drop the mat skills, clap the bills, and do the rhythm. I'm an addict. I give props to hip hop and all the real niggas to the top and unstop. This jam is like a trigger. We are